Pirates, Inside Gamer, bringing you some news about the Mist of Pandaria, Pandora. Blizzard announced some new, well, they've revamped the whole talent tree system, and they've announced the talent trees for each class. And here's the Paladin. There's like 6 tiers, I believe. It's 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and 90. And for each of those levels you can choose between 3 main spells, or maybe it's each 15 talent points, I don't know. I haven't looked into that, but yeah. So here's 15, you'll get 3 spells you can choose between. Speed of Light, increase your movement speed by 60% for 6 seconds during this time. You radiate healing to nearby allies, so it's sort of the same as Holy Radiance. Long Arm of the Law, Judgment increases movement speed 45% 4 seconds. Pursuit of Justice, yeah, you gain 10% movement speed for each current charge of Holy Power. Well, I wouldn't get the Pursuit of Justice because I want to use my charges of Holy Power, and 10% movement speed isn't really that much. You can get that on boots and chants or whatever. The Judgment movement speed increase would be the best, I think. It helps in like BGs to get away, positioning in arena, and getting Hammer of Justice off, etc, etc. Getting rebukes off. The Speed of Light, I guess, is Holy Radiance, but I definitely wouldn't choose that over Long Arm of the Law, because Long Arm of the Law will be, you know, every single time you judge, which is almost every 4 seconds you get movement speed. So I would go for Long Arm of the Law, definitely. And here are the level 30 spells. It's Fist of Justice, which is basically Hammer of Justice, just with less cooldown. Repentance. It's Repentance, but it doesn't say that it has any cooldown. But it has 1.5 second casting time. So I think like if it ends up having no cooldown, I think that might be the best, especially for rated BG. But in arena, you might want to go for the Fist of Justice. But I think Repentance will end up being the best choice of those. And you have Seal of Justice. Fills the Paladin with Holy Light, causing direct attacks to reduce the target's movement speed by 50%. So I guess in maybe like a 2v2, if you need some sort of spell setup, you can use that. But I would go for Repentance, definitely. It doesn't cost a lot of mana either. So level 45, less life. You have a 100% chance to gain a charge of Holy Power whenever you take direct damage or stunned. Yeah. So that's Blessed Light, as it's always been. And Sacred Shield finally coming back. When reduced below 30% health, you gain the Sacred Shield effect. Sacred Shield absorbs 18,005 damage, increasing healing received by 20%. Argent Defender. Reduced damage taken by 20% for 10 seconds. While it's active, the next attack that would otherwise kill you instead cause you to be healed. So it's all like, I guess, Guardian Angel, just some other stuff. So I don't know, Sacred Shield and Ardent Defender is sort of the same thing, I think, but I guess I would go for Sacred Shield, just because it doesn't have any cooldown. So, yeah, that's about it. Both good, though. And level 60, our Selfless Healer. Your successful judgment reduces the mana cost of your next Flash of Light by 50%, and it gives 50% more healing, stacks up to 2 times. Eternal Glory, yeah, 30%, yeah, it's normal Eternal Glory. Your Word of Glory and Light of Dawn, which I never use, have a 30% chance not to consume Holy Power. Holy Shield, shields a friendly target, absorbing 1500 damage per charge of Holy Power for 10 seconds. Again, I want to use my stacks, so I don't know how effective that would be. I think I'll go for the Selfless Healer. Because it would just make your judgment so good. Like, I mean, you already have the movement and speed increase, so you're going to be judging all the time, so you might as well just have that. So I would go for the Selfless Healer. And 75, your Veneration, acts of sacrifice and clemency. Veneration, your consecration causes the veneration effect on party or raid members within its area. You are immune to movement and impairing speed for 6 seconds. Well, that that would be insane if you run like a TSG or like some sort of melee setup. That would be awesome. Acts of Sacrifice reduces the cooldown by 20% and mana cost by 20% of your Hand of Freedom, Hand of Protection, and Hand of Sacrifice. In addition, your cleanse will remove 1 movement impediment. Oh, that's really good as well. And Clemency, when activated, immediately finishes the cooldown on your Hand of Freedom, Hand of Protection, and Hand of Sacrifice. 5-minute cooldown. Well, I think Clemency might be the best all around, but Veneration is so good for like 3-3 melee setup. But an Acts of Justice would just be insane. Cooldown and Monaco. I think I'll go for maybe Clemency, because that's just so insanely good with the Hand of Protection. But then again, you would have the debuff for the bubble though. Maybe Acts of Sacrifice. Yeah, Acts of Sacrifice overall. Level 90. Holy Avenger. Summoning your Guardian of Ancient Kings also imbues you with the power of a Holy Avenger. Holy Avenger. None of your abilities consume holy power and casts as if 3 holy powers were consumed. Sanctified Wrath. You gain more frequent access to one of your abilities during Avenging Wrath. Holy Shock has no cooldown. Protection. Judgment has no cooldown. You can use Hammer of Wrath. Divine Purpose. Abilities that cause holy power have a 15% chance to cause Divine Purpose effect. Divine Purpose. Your next holy power ability will consume no holy power in it, and to cast it, 3 holy power were consumed. I'm not sure, because Guardian of Ancient Kings is like really long cooldown. It's like 5 minutes or something. You can move. I think I'll go for the Sanctified Wrath, because I mean that's just what I use the most. But then again, you know what? I might go for Divine Purpose though. I'm not sure. Either one of those two really. This one is more like, I don't know. Maybe like for PvE, no idea. So yeah, that about wraps it up. So that's the new talent tree for Paladins. Hope this was an informative video, and as always, Inside Gamer, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.